for Trivia Round 2 with our friends at PDT. Be sure to follow them on Instagram at PDT for all the latest memes. What are you waiting for? Hit that follow button, people. I'm your host, Chloe. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Chloe Lynn Carlson. And don't forget to follow at the Q Trivia on all social media to stay up to date on all the happenings from our secret bunker here in Charleston, South Carolina. Tonight's prize is $1,000, and here's how to take it all home. There are 12 questions in the game. You have 8 seconds to answer and 3 choices to choose from. The questions range from answerable to just a little tricky. Get the question right, you'll advance on to the next round. Make it to the end, you win or split the cash. But even if you do get eliminated, keep on playing for those leaderboard points. And to sweeten the deal, when you give your friends your referral code to sign up for the queue, both you and your friend get a free lead to use on questions 1 through 11. So tell all your friends to sign up for the queue using your code right after the show. And now that we've covered all the rules, let's bring on the trivia. $1,000, 12 questions, and here comes question 1. The New England Patriots are a team in the NHL, NBA, or NFL? Oh, the Pats. Love them or hate them, they're a very well-known team that quite a few of you probably root for when this sport is in season. I think most of you know that the Patriots and their star player Tom Brady are a part of the NFL. I don't know about you, but I'm not so patiently waiting for the return of football season. Maybe next year the Rams can take the Pats down. And that's all I'll say on that matter. On to the next question. Which museum hosts the Met Gala every year? The Guggenheim Museum, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, or the Smithsonian Institution? Lady Gaga and Harry Styles hosted this year's festivities, which took place last night. I don't know about you, but I've definitely been creeping around the celebrity Instagram circuit today, seeing all the outfits come pouring in. Looks were definitely served last night at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I mean, hey, there's a reason it's called the Met Gala. Looks like you're also on the money as we move to question 3. The Avengers series is a part of what universe? DC, Pixar, or Marvel? Don't worry, no endgame spoilers here, although if you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing? It is so good. So where does the action in these films take place? Well, you have Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Strange. With names like those, chances are that even if you're not up on your superhero knowledge, you all know that it's part of the Marvel Universe. No, it's most definitely not a Pixar movie. That one didn't trip you guys up. Now let's head to the next one. Blake Shelton and Adam Levine are 2 of the coaches on America's Got Talent, The Voice, or American Idol. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd be all about having Adam Levine as a voice coach. Yes, please. I'll even give you a little hint to help you along. Last year's winner was Bryn Cartelli, and she was also the youngest person in the show's history to win the competition. Ringing any bells? I'm talking about The Voice. But I didn't need to tell you all that. Looks like so many of you nailed it. So now let's head to the couch for a little binge-watching sesh for question 5. Stranger Things is an original show on which streaming service? Netflix, Amazon, or Hulu? We've all had a night or weekend, let's be honest, where we just need to tap into our inner couch potato and marathon a series. And chances are this has probably been on your queue before. I know it's been on mine. We all know the story with Eleven, Dustin, Mike, the whole crew. After all, this is one of the most popular shows on Netflix. And speaking of Netflix, did anyone see the new Zac Efron movie yet? I still gotta check it out. It looks pretty good. Anyway, enough about flicks, on to question 6. North is the name of which Kardashian's daughter? Kourtney, Khloe, or Kim? You gotta keep up with the Kardashians to win tonight. Luckily, even if you're a little out of the loop with this fam, you've probably still seen headlines about her all over the place. After all, she's expecting another addition to the Kardashian West family soon. That's right, it's Kim, who, as we mentioned in the previous game, recently threw a CBD-themed baby shower for her newest arrival. Definitely off the beaten path as far as baby shower themes go, but hey, whatever works. On to question 7. Which school won the 2019 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship? Texas Tech University, University of Virginia, or Duke University? Oh man, this was a huge nail biter. I don't know about you, but I was on the edge of my seat for the whole championship. So how many of you caught the action this year? It made tons of headlines since their first NCAA championship, so hats off to these players for their amazing job on the court. The final score was 85-77 in overtime to take home the W. It was the University of Virginia. And that is a slam dunk for you all. Way to go. So now let's move from the basketball game over to another type of game. Game of Thrones, anyone? Which is not a house name in Game of Thrones? Lannister, Stark, or Harrington? I mean, hey, even if you do watch the series religiously, it can be hard to keep up with all the names that pop up. After all, there's certainly no shortage of houses, even if they're all mentioned in passing. But one of these is actually the last name of an actor on the show, not a noble house. There is no house of Harrington in Westeros. And as Kit Harington, who you all may know better as Jon Snow of You Know Nothing, Jon Snow fame. Alright, enough Thrones talk, on to the next one. Hailey Baldwin is married to Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes, or Ed Sheeran. This wedding caused quite a few fans to be very upset as they felt like he should have ended up with another former flame. But hey, that's in the past, and now both he and Hailey seem very happy and very much in love. So I'm personally rooting for them. I mean, live and let live, you know? Back in September of 2018, she and Justin Bieber tied the knot. That's right, the Biebs is officially off the market. And tons of you are still on the way to the money. Bring on those double digits, the end is in sight. Who won the top female artist in 2019 Billboard Music Awards? Cardi B, Ariana Grande, or Halsey? I'm pretty sure any of these ladies could have taken home this award. I mean, they each put out some bangers this year, but only one could be named the top female artist. So who do you know who won? I'm sure she put the trophy right next to those 7 rings. It was Ariana Grande. Speaking of, did any of you see her last time when she was on the show that we're about to talk for question 11? Carpool Karaoke is the segment of whose late night show? Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, or James Corden? Late night talk shows are known for more than just interviewing guests these days. Carpool Karaoke became such a huge success that Apple even picked it as their own series. If you haven't seen it yet, it's definitely worth a watch. Whose show is the brain behind it all? It's from James Corden's The Late Late Show with James Corden. And with that, you have sung your way through the semi-final round and headed to the final question of the night. Let's go. Which DJ went live on Instagram to stream Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's wedding? Diplo, Calvin Harris, or Kygo? Maybe so you follow this guy, you were just tuning into what you thought was going to be a normal live stream. But no, it turned out to be the backstage pass to maybe the most epic wedding Hollywood has ever seen in a long time. Sorry, Nick, those 3 ceremonies you had have been topped. And the guy who captured all the action was Diplo. And that is our winning answer for the night. Congratulations. We have a few lucky winners going home with your share of $1,000. But if you didn't quite make it, no worries. You have 2 more chances to win tomorrow with the Q at 5:30 and ITK at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. But for now, don't forget to follow at QVideo on Instagram as well as at the Q Trivia on all social media. Thank you all so much for playing. Congrats again to all of our winners. It has been a blast. I'll see y'all later, but for now, have a great night.